Boxing Voice.
Here we are with Ray Beltran, who has a very tough opponent coming up next. Very tough fight against Terrence Crawford. You went over to England and you almost actually beat Ricky Burns. He went over and he actually did do it. What do you see similar in those two fights that you could probably do better against Terrence Crawford?
Well, you know what? I didn't see the fight with them and Terrence Crawford, but I think I had more skills than Ricky Burns, you know. So I think I can adapt to different styles, different weight styles, you know. You know, I gotta work hard, you know, and do the right training, you know, at camp for that fight. And I really believe I'll beat him.
You were very impressive in that fight against Burns, and your next one as well. Same thing with Crawford, and he actually was very impressive versus Gamboa. Did you watch the Gamboa fight?
Yeah, I saw it.
What did you see in that fight that maybe Gamboa did wrong to where you could actually take advantage of?
Well, he did a lot of mistakes, you know. He did a lot of mistakes that I saw coming even before the fight. You know, and I don't do those kind of mistakes. Also, he exposed Crawford a little bit, you know. So I'm going to take advantage of that, you know.
Crawford did seem to be a bit overwhelmed the first three rounds due to Gamboa's very incredible knowledge of boxing and his boxing style. Then he switched southpaw. Do you see any of that, if that happens with you, where he switches southpaw, where it would actually bother you?
Well, that's what we're going to train on the boxing team. You know, it's all mental, you know. If you think about something's gonna be hard, well, then it's gonna be complicated. But you're positive all the time, you're always on, and you're always positive. You find a way. You find a way to, you know, it's not gonna be easy. I know that, you know, but it's not impossible.
What do you think Crawford's biggest weakness is?
Biggest weakness? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'll find out. And one of the fighters lately has been looking good, you know. He's looking great, you know. He's done a great job. And well, it's my job to find out, you know.
The fight's going to be in Omaha, correct?
Omaha, Nebraska, yeah.
How do you feel going into hostile territory? I know you went into England, you went there, that's very hostile, but Omaha seems very ravaged as well because they had a great fight for the first time in many decades, and now they're going to get the second one this year with you and him now.
Well, you know, I'm very excited, you know. I'm motivated, you know. It's not the first time I go to my opponent's hometown. Maybe it's not gonna be the last time. That's the way it always been for me. So I like it, you know. I like it. It makes me train harder, you know, and you just feel great when you ruin the party, you know. So that's my goal.
For the people who want to get to know more about you, where could they get to know more about Ray Beltran? Twitter, Facebook?
I got Ray Beltran on Facebook. I got Beltran Boxing on Instagram. And I forgot about my Twitter account, but you can look for me on Twitter.
Anything else you got to say to the fans?
Well, you know, I just want to say thanks to my fans, you know, for support, you know, and stay tuned, you know, for November 29th in Omaha, Nebraska HBO, and I'm gonna do all my best, like as I always do, to put a great show, you know, and give you a pleasant night, you know, on November 29th, and enjoy the fight night.
The Boxing Voice.